Logan Warrior Goings was only 6 years old in 2022, a child with a full life ahead of him. He lived on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation in South Dakota, a community defined by its remote, sweeping landscape. On the night of May 5th, the routine of a normal evening was briefly interrupted when Logan's grandmother stepped out of her house for just a few minutes. In that tiny window of time, the safety of his home was destroyed, proving how quickly a quiet night can turn into an irreversible tragedy. Around 9 p.m., an unknown vehicle pulled up to the property, and the shooters fired 14 rounds into the home, despite the fact that women and children were clearly inside. Logan was sitting on the living room couch. When the gunfire began, he instinctively tried to duck for cover. He was struck in the head and killed instantly, leaving no chance for medical help to reach him. The shooters launched a deliberate barrage into the home, executing a targeted act of violence that claimed the life of a child. Law enforcement secured the scene and verified the timeline, but they found that physical evidence alone wasn't enough to solve the crime. This schematic maps the ballistic evidence. It shows the origin points and trajectories of 14 rounds, all leading from the street into the structure. The shots were concentrated on the specific room where Logan was sitting, aiming directly at the occupied home. These ballistics provide a clear picture of how the attack was carried out, but they cannot tell investigators who was pulling the trigger. Forensic science has reached its limit. To solve this murder, the investigation now relies entirely on human intelligence. The case has stalled at a critical gap. Law enforcement has yet to identify the individuals who were inside that vehicle. To bridge this gap, the FBI's Minneapolis field office has taken the lead, bringing federal resources to the reservation. They are offering a significant financial incentive to break the case, a federal reward of up to $50,000. This money is allocated for information that leads directly to the arrest and conviction of those responsible. This $50,000 serves as a strategic tool designed to encourage anyone with knowledge of the shooters to finally come forward. While the investigation remains open, time has not stopped for Logan's family. He would have been 10 years old today. For 4 years, his grandmother and his relatives have lived in a state of agonizing limbo, waiting for a resolution that has yet to come. Someone in the community knows exactly what happened that night. Every day that passes in silence is a choice, one that denies a family closure and allows those who killed a child to remain free. If you have any information regarding the vehicle or the shooters involved, contact the FBI Minneapolis field office immediately. Tips can be submitted with complete anonymity at tips.fbi.gov. This is the time to speak up, claim the reward, and do what is right. Because the physical evidence has hit a wall, community intervention is the only path left to secure justice for Logan.